So my name is Josh Baker. I'm one of the owners, founders of the Hi-Fi Indianapolis. Tad Durham, production manager for a lot of our events and a big part of the renovation process through our recent build out. And Wes Heaton, sound engineer extraordinaire, makes the club sound fantastic. As concert promoters, we were doing shows at a variety of local venues, and what originally started to be a kind of a fun side project for us turned into a full-time business, and that all kind of started upstairs here in the Murphy Arts Center in a place we called the Do 317 Lounge at the time, because we didn't even know we were going to have a club. It was just a session space where we were doing fun video sessions at, and those sessions morphed into concerts and then into more concerts, and before you know it, we were doing probably 20 shows a month upstairs. And so we did that for like a year, and partnership with Auralex was very helpful because we the sound in the room was pretty rough to start, and at the end it was actually pretty incredible when we got finished with it. It sounded fantastic. It was kind of like our little tree house, a little clubhouse. You kind of had to know about it. I mean, Future Islands played upstairs here, Sturgill Simpson, Wild Cub, Young the Giant. I mean, all in this tiny little art gallery. So during the renovation process, we put a lot of time and emphasis on the sound quality and all the little things that go into making the room sound the way that it sounds now. And that started with, from the very, very beginning, and a big partnership with Auralex in helping us create these barriers and demising walls and the treatments that went on them to protect the sound, not only from our neighbors, which was important to us, because we have two businesses in very close proximity on either side of us. So that was a big component in some of that sound separation, and a lot of the panels and treatments and all the things you see around the room. Well, those are all very big components of what makes the room sound the way it does. And we also some of the spray-in insulation and things like that we did, different treatments of the room, and also having a great sound engineer is, at the end of the day, being able to take all the things that are happening and nuances and put them together and make them sound like that. So I'm sure you have probably a different perspective than from a sound standpoint, but I feel like that was a pretty good starting point.
That is, for sure. But this Auralex has really helped maintain the quality from the old Hi-Fi to the new Hi-Fi, because it's extremely dead in here, especially when you get a lot of bodies in here. So that helps with sound and controlling the sound from my perspective. So
just that I think that the best shows come when both the artists are comfortable and the audience is comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, audience, it's about coming in and just feeling comfortable and knowing that they're going to hear a really great show, which for a lot of people that come through those doors, maybe they don't know what Auralex is, maybe they don't know what any of these panels are, they think that they're just here for show, and maybe they'll leave and they'll still think that. The reason that they're going to come back, they go in and they knew that they had a better time because because Wesley didn't have to push the PA as hard to get the vocals to pop out, because he doesn't have to deal with the kinds of overbearing frequencies that a lot of rooms have to, that don't maybe treat their walls as well or treat their ceiling as well, or their hard surfaces. And I mean, that's why people love coming in here, is because they know it's comfortable.
And it's consistently probably the number one piece of feedback that we get is that this room sounds great, sounds amazing.